What's going on, guys? It's Winweave from Margaritaville Guild again. Just taking another look at the alpha client for Warlords of Draenor. I've been having some fun. Finally got my character copied over, so I've been playing with actually the real Winweave, the one and only there. So yeah, I've been having a good time. I want to talk a couple things in this video about the in-game followers that you're going to have, or what I like to call your WoW posse. You've got your new changes to the bags, Blizzard bags, and then a new ability, just kind of cool add-on, is your favorite mount ability. So let's jump into the bags real quick. I got these open and see a couple new changes right off the bat. You see a little gold coin by a lot of the gear here, and you can see it here. Basically that's just indicating that that is trash, garbage, needs to be sold, vendored, gotten rid of, thrown out. Do what you got to do there to make room for other stuff. Pretty cool, just to kind of differentiate between your real stuff and trash. But I wish that they would implement the immediately sell this to vendor anytime I go to a vendor, like a lot of the add-ons currently have. But still cool nonetheless, better than what they had before. The next thing is this little cogwheel that you see on each one of the bags. This feature I actually really like. You can indicate what type of item you want to get on each bag. So let's say I get new equipment from a mob that I pick up stuff from, or from turning in a quest, trading from somebody else, etc. This bag, because it's checked off for equipment, will prefer that equipment go in there. So what I mean by prefer is it'll go in there as long as there's room. If there's not room, then it's just going to go in the next bag up. So it doesn't say that, oh, your bags are full. It doesn't limit you that way, but it just prefers that bag. So I've got that one for equipment, this one for trade goods. Obviously you can see a lot more herbalism stuff and things like that in there. So you can set all of those. Obviously things like profession bags, I got my otherworldly bag here. Wouldn't set that for anything else, because obviously your trade goods are going to go in there anyway, your profession stuff. So a couple changes. Oh, and they also have a search here, which is pretty cool. So if I just wanted to search for, let's say, a moat, I could find that I have one moat of harmony left in here. I wonder if it's super smart. Let's see. Pants, legs. Okay, so legs, cool. So it does do some of that, and then I want to see if it heal. Awesome. So it does know tie into my gear sets. So this is my healing set that I have here, and so it knows that, hey, this is all of his healing gear, so I can see that and organize that if I need to. So I was hoping they had that. So pretty good, Blizzard. The only thing I really say needs to be there before I won't use any add-on for bags is that these are all need to be grouped together rather than all these separate ones and opening separately. It's kind of obnoxious. And then the automatically selling trash. Those are the two things, Blizzard, if you're listening. Would love to see that, and then I'll definitely be using your bags for everything. The next thing is just kind of a minor thing that I think is pretty sweet. It says summon random favorite mount. So basically when you are going into mounts, let's see here, we can open this up. I can go in here and say, hey, this is one of my favorite mounts, set it to favorite, so it'll show up top. I've got these four, Blizzard Bear, the Water Strider, and a couple of these other guys as my favorite mounts. And so what that does is you only have to have one button on your bars, and every time you click it, it's going to summon a random one of those that you have set to your favorite. So we got that Blizzard Bear first, Dire Horn. It's going to keep going, and all these different ones through. So just randomly goes through there. Dire Horn again. Kind of cool. That way, if you have a couple of your favorite mounts, you don't have to put all of them on your bars, and you can just have that one randomly generate it. So, cool stuff. The one thing out of this video that I'm most excited about is the Blizzard followers, or the Blizzard posse, that I like to call it. So, here within my town hall in the garrison, I showed you guys in my last video this architect table where you can go in and make updates to the garrison in general. We also have the command table, kind of like a war table. So throughout the game, whether it's completing quests or helping out a character in the game somewhere, they think you're a great guy, they want to follow you, or girl, whatever, not judging. They want to follow you, and so they'll actually become one of your followers, and you can send them on missions to complete for rewards, and then they'll also level up. So if I click on this table here, I currently have 2 followers. I got Olin Umberhide here, and then Dag, no last name. I guess they haven't come up with one for that yet. So we're going to call her Dag Smith for right now. So I've got these two followers, and if you come back here, so I've got two available quests that they can go on. It shows me rewards, how much material it costs. Remember, you get material from guys working in your garrison, or from quests from your garrison as well. So either one, 100 XP, 200 XP. So let's start with this one. And you basically can take any of your followers and drag them over. They don't look too happy about you dragging them over. It looks like I'm choking him to death, but you can drag them over into a certain quest and then have them start the mission, and they will go off and have a chance at different types of rewards. They'll get some experience, you'll get some stuff, everybody's happy, it's a good time. One thing here though that you can actually optimize is each one of these missions has a mob that you're going up against who has what they're calling a threat. So this threat is deadly minions. Counter this threat to increase the chance to obtain bonus treasure. So if you have something, if one of your followers has a counter to deadly minions, then you're going to have a greater chance to receive bonus treasure. So each one of the minions actually has abilities. So for this one, I've got the taunt ability and the plains runner ability. So if they're fighting in a plane, he'll have a better chance of winning, and his taunt actually counters another ability. It's something like crazy mob running around ability, whatever it's called. And then this one has a couple of abilities as well. It'll show up here if you can actually counter the current quest you have selected with a certain mob, so it's super easy to tell. I don't have any that will counter this threat. Still going to send this guy on here, just won't have that extra chance at bonus loot. So hit the start mission button, and good old Olin is going to run off, and we'll check out this other one. Another threat, massive strike. I don't have anything to counter it with, but I'm still going to drag old Dag in here, and she's going to head off to the mission. Okay, that was all my available. Don't have any other ones in progress. You can see here, looks like there's some formatting issue there, but 30-minute time frame, so that'll count down as it gets closer and closer. You can check out your follows, see the XP they can level up. Both this one hasn't been on a quest yet, so they won't level up. And then this will be here to show you kind of what this counters, but it was giving me one of the LUA errors currently, so I just turned that off. But and then also it has some traits here that do different things. So like the Plains Runner one, where hey, if they're fighting on planes, then they have a greater chance of winning. While you're out in the world, you can actually track from the garrison report up here in the mini-map, and it shows you where you're at, and we'll tell you, hey, it'll have a little green check mark once that's successful, and you would need to come back to your garrison to retrieve the rewards from that. So pretty cool stuff. You can keep track. The one thing I would say that would just make that piece of the game outstanding and really get people involved is if they make that part of the mobile armory. Super easy functionality, so I would think they would be able to put it on a mobile device super easy. So Blizzard, again, if you're listening, if you want to keep people engaged, that'd be a great way to do it. A small piece of the game that people can do while they're away from the game, can't actually be playing. So pretty cool stuff. Check back for some more videos later on. I'll be entering hopefully a dungeon soon. I've been queued up for a while, so I'll make a video of that here in a little while. Until then, this is Windweave again with Margaritaville Guild. Check back later for some more videos. Thanks. Bye.